Greetings, and welcome. Welcome to the live. Welcome. And yeah, so we're gonna have a very exciting live today. Where we're talking about what happens when an empath is healed. How do you attract your twin flame? So this is what we're going to be talking about today. The journey to your twin flame after escaping narcissistic abuse. The journey to your twin flame after you escape narcissistic abuse. So come on in. We're going to get deep into this, right? And explore this in great context. Happy Monday to you wherever you are. We're talking about what it means to go from karmic partners to dharmic partners as you escape the bellies of narcissistic abuse. So welcome in. Tell somebody, come on in. I'm going to talk for about 10 to 15 minutes. I will take questions after that. But really excited about this conversation, going deep into the kind of twin flame, what it means, and how you identify your twin flame, and how this becomes the method for you. I'm so glad you're going to be listening, even though you're doing yard work. And glad to be here with you. Hi, Leanne. Welcome. Today, we're specifically talking about light beings after narcissistic abuse. How do you find love within yourself or your twin flame or partners? What is the journey for an empath or light being after escaping narcissistic relationships? This is what we're going to be talking about. So how do you find your soul tribe, your soul partner, your twin flame? After narcissistic abuse, how light beings find their true twin flame and end karmic cycles forever. This is what we're talking about. So if you've ever been in old relationships that were abusive and you're now sort of in this liminal space and you want to find out how you attract your true soul tribe and your true twin flame or twin flames, this is for you. So welcome in. We're talking about life after narcissistic abuse. I know it's difficult, and I'm glad there's a soul tribe here for you, Leanne. That what happens to an empath after narcissistic abuse? How light beings find their true twin flame and end karmic cycles forever. 52. You're just about to get young. You just begun your youthful season, Leanne. A lot of us start looking younger as we get older, just because we start to fall in love with ourselves, you see. But this is what we're going to get into today, talking about how empaths find twin flames after escaping narcissistic abusive relationships. Of course, the specific focus is on intimate relationships, but this is certainly relevant to non-intimate relationships as well, whether it's familial relationships, business relationships, social relationships, and such. Hey, Wendy, good to see you. Hope you had a great weekend. How you holding up? How's life treating you, right? But this is what we're going to be talking about today. So come on in and tell somebody to tell somebody. I'm going to get started in about 2 minutes or so, and we're going to get deep in this topic. And after speaking for about 10 to 15 minutes, I'll take your questions, and I'll try to answer some questions as they come through, particularly if they're very germane to what we're talking about. But today, the focus is on light beings and love after narcissistic abuse, Wendy. Light beings and love after narcissistic abuse. So if you've ever wondered what love will be like for you after narcissistic abuse, you're in the right place. If you've ever been in a narcissistic relationship, whether it's intimate or social or otherwise, you're in the right place. So, hi, James. Oh, James, how you doing? I missed you on Friday. Come on, man. You got to come back. You got one more to go, James. So I hope to see you soon. Life is good. But let me get started. It's important that you realize that you are not broken because you went through narcissistic abuse. I'm so glad, Dr. Ryan. You're not broken because you went through narcissistic abuse. And welcome to everybody on TikTok and Instagram and YouTube, right? I'm sure I get it, James. Keep me posted. Just send me an email or figure out reschedule. But in the language of mysticism, you've walked through what's called the valley of the shadow of death, and you've emerged with a light of discernment in your chest. That's what's happened. But the paradox is, right after devastation, many light beings meet someone they might call their twin flame. And is this a coincidence? No. This is spiritual physics. It's energetic law, it's karmic discharge, and divine alignment all converging. And today, what we're going to unpack is what a karmic connection really is, what a twin flame really is, and why both are drawn to you, and why only after your psychic surgery of narcissistic abuse can light beings step into the level of resonance required to find their divine mirror. And you have to know that the first divine partner that you would attract is yourself. You have to come into divine union with yourself before you can attract a twin flame. But let me go into definitions here a bit. So, from a psychological standpoint, karmic partners often emerge in our lives to reveal unresolved patterns, such as attachment wounds, trauma responses, or old generational scripts. And often these relationships feel very magnetic, but they can be very destabilizing also. And it doesn't matter what kind of relationship, whether it's same-sex or non-binary or heterosexual, the intensity often comes from trauma familiarity. Because remember, you're attracting a karmic because of their trauma. You can see it, oh, I can fix them. And they're also attracting you because of your trauma. Oh, she's got trauma, he's got trauma, I can take advantage of it. So for you, the trauma in your karmic is a point of connection, whereas for the narcissist, the trauma in you is a point of control. So research in interpersonal neurobiology shows that the nervous system is drawn towards what is familiar, even when familiar means dangerous. This is why, Dawn Marie, happy Monday. This is why so many empaths mistake a karmic partner for the one. Do you see what I'm saying? Am I talking to you? If I'm talking to you, tell me. This is the first time we're kind of doing kind of a proper sort of love-focused analysis from an empath light being perspective. Hi, Ellie. Welcome. If I'm talking to you, say yes, you're talking to me. Thank you, Dawn Marie. Somebody tell me I'm talking to you, because I don't want to be talking to myself. I do that often when I'm by myself. I just want to know this is connected with you, right? If it is, let me know. Thank you, Samantha Lee. Thank you very much for letting me know. This means a lot, right? The only way I imagine is that everyone is me, but I've already dissolved my ego, but I can see that it's happening. That's exact. Sufi mysticism will do that to you, Dr. Ryan. And talking about Sufism, thank you, Brittany. Thank you so much. Hi, San. Thank you, Leon. You get it, right? It's all part of the process. So in esoteric, thank you. In esoteric traditions, particularly Hermeticism, which I'm very partial to, right? Thank you, Red Fashion. I appreciate you. Thank you. And I was talking about Hermeticism, but also in certain tantric traditions. Thank you, James. Karmic relationships are understood to be unfinished contracts between souls. And the unfinished business between souls is pre-agreed in the astral realm before we incarnate here. And it's not for fulfillment, but for completion. And so these karmics, these narcissists, are mirrors of shadows designed to burn away the residues of lower vibrational entanglement. Like, we don't love ourselves. We think other people should fill us up. We look at other people for validation. We expect other people to make us feel the way we should be making ourselves feel, etc. That's what a karmic is. Whereas on the other side, a twin flame is not karmic in nature. I get it, Sarah. You see, in Kabbalah mysticism, Sarah, how can we help? In the Kabbalah, it is described as the other half of your original soul spark, split at the point of descent into the material realm. What we're going to talk about is, Sarah, you can ask some questions in just a second. You see, so the twin flame is actually one half of you. When you come into fullness, they come into fullness, you meet. In the Buddhist esoteric frame, a twin flame is less about one half of a soul and more about two fully awakened beings whose karmic streams have been purified enough to merge into a shared path toward enlightenment. Two fully awakened beings whose karmic streams have been purified enough to merge into enlightenment. And even further, when you go into Vedic cosmology, right? Thank you, Jace. This is known as the Adranashvara archetype, the divine masculine and divine feminine fused into one complete being. And the masculine can have a lot of feminine, and the feminine can have a lot of masculine, and non-binary can have both. And we all have all of it. Now, why does narcissistic abuse? Well, they should have a hard time, Sarah, but that's not your business. You know, your business is your own awakening. You see, why does narcissistic abuse come before twin flame unions? You see, narcissistic abuse strips away all of our illusions. It really does. And it dismantles false identity layers, right? Ellie, don't worry, you're in the right place. Narcissistic abuse strips away your illusions and it dismantles false identity layers, the ego masks. And those ego masks, the unconscious agreements that we've made to stay small, make us an easy target. And in energetic physics, your vibrational signature becomes more coherent when false patterns are burned away. Those false patterns were the curses or the spells that were spoken into us. You're too small, you're not attractive enough, you're this and that. You see? And I'm going to take some video calls very soon in about 5 to 10 minutes, so bear with me. See, so twin flame resonance requires energetic coherence, not just attraction. So if you're fragmented, how can you attract the twin flame? That's just not going to happen. You're going to attract someone else who's also fragmented. You see? And it is not until you go through sort of many incarnations as a light being to deal with all your unfinished karmic debts, unfinished karmic vows, or soul contracts, Dawn Marie. Until you do that, you know, you're going to be dealing with entities still operating from the shadows, Ellie Wynn. And the narcissist is often the final gatekeeper. The narcissist is always the final gatekeeper because they pull every wound to the surface. Yes, Sarah. That's what I say to Sarah. Gratitude. The narcissist pull all wounds to the surface. You said it, Dr. Ryan. And when they pull all your wounds to the surface, they force the light being to break the chain or repeat the lesson in another life. So when you break free, you're vibrating at a different harmonic level, one that can actually be recognized by your twin flame. But when you're broken, you're resonating at a vibration that only the narcissist can recognize. Because the narcissist is attracted to your wounds because they can control them. Whereas the empath or light being is attracted to the narcissist's wounds because they think they can heal or connect to them. You see the whole game, Isabel? Now, of course, I have to give you more spiritual evidence of what I'm saying. In Christian mysticism, right? We are the healer, Sarah. In Christian mysticism, right? It speaks of the refiner's fire, which is a process of spiritual tempering before one can enter divine union, right? Think about Yeshua or Christ being tempted several times. Jump and I'll give you the world and I'll do this. In Sufism, or particularly Sufi poetry from Rumi or Hafiz or any of these wonderful Sufi poets from Afghanistan and Pakistan and India, what they talk about even in Turkey, they describe the annihilation of the false self, fana, before divine union with the beloved. How can you find your beloved who's just like you if you're still living in lies? Alchemy. And then in Buddhism, it teaches that truthfulness and wisdom, which is Saka and Pana, truthfulness, mature through suffering when one learns to see through delusion, how we trick ourselves. So it's important that I tell you a little bit about what attracts karmic partners versus what attracts twin flame. Stoicism is very powerful. All the works, I'm particularly influenced by the works of Marcus Aurelius. and Epictetus, or Epictetus, some people say. But Marcus Aurelius, very powerful to me. There's a couple of others, they're not coming to me, but somewhere in my library, right? So what attracts karmic partners? First is the frequency of wounding. Because don't forget, the narcissist can sense your wounds, they understand your wounds, and they become exactly that. Oh, Pakistan. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Kihale, right? Now, because of the frequency of your wounding, right, your unresolved wounds emit an energetic signal. And by the way, there's a lot of great poets from Pakistan, particularly Urdu poets. And I understand the language of Urdu to be one of the most poetic, Dr. Ryan, in the world. But anyhow, then there's the contractual pool, right? My favorite, that's right. My favorite, indeed. There's a contractual pool, which is in esoteric terms, karmic partners. Oh, thank you, Isabel. Karmic partners are often bound through pre-incarnational agreements. Then, when you come into the trauma bonding mechanics, psychologically, sort of the dopamine and cortisol cycles create a chemical addiction to intermittent reinforcement mistaken for love. That's the trauma bonding. Now, of course, it's important that I also tell you the corollary, which is what attracts your twin flame. The things that attract your twin flame to you are as follows. Number one, the frequency of wholeness. You see, a twin flame recognizes your coherence, not your chaos. And they are drawn to your healed state, your embodied truth, and your spiritual sovereignty. So with a twin flame, there's no playing games like I'm not available, I'm available, I love you, but I can't be with you. Oh, my trauma is hurting me, so I want you to chase me before I chase you back. I want you to... None of that. It's just about healthy boundaries and the frequency of wholeness. There's no fragmentation, Ellie. Because if you were to attract your twin flame now, you will sabotage it if you are not ready. You will sabotage it because you would think that they operate at the same trauma level as all the partners you've dealt with. But you have to remember that the twin flame has also done their healing. So they're not going to play those games with you. Of course, they're going to have healthy boundaries. So initially, it'll feel a little different. You attract what you are, not what you want. Isabel, my dear sister said it. The second thing that happens, Ayun, right, is the mirror of purpose, Dawn Marie. Heart, Sarah said. You know, the mirror of purpose. I love this song, Stay by Marlon Asher, but I'm not going to turn it on because it gets noisy. Maybe just for a second. Yeah. Come on, Marlon Asher. Woo! When you get a twin flame, the twin flame is going to stay. There are no abandonment issues to deal with, right? If they're meant to be. You see? So the second reason here, you got it, Dawn Marie. I'm gonna get up in a second, but let me just get through this, right, Leanne? There's a mirror of purpose. Twin flames are aligned in their soul mission. Are your parents twin flames, Sarah? Is that what you're saying? I love Don Cherry, spiritual jazz. Oh my Lord. Yes. So that's Leanne. So when you are on your mission, you find someone else who is supportive of your mission or on a similar mission. Therefore, mission alignment is the biggest. Don't worry. The first twin flame to attract is the twin flame within, the fire within, fire, right? You see, the biggest. You have to fall in love with you first. Because when you fall in love and realize how amazing you are, why is the world not going to fall in love with you? You get me? It's pure alchemy, Sarah. The other point is that with the twin flame, there has to be an energetic signature match. Meaning, I love without games, Ellie. Come on, we've had enough of that. I've been divorced twice. I know about all these games. Come on. You're looking at a true survivor and thriver. You know me. I am you. Some of you have been married 2-3 times or even once. This is what it is. And even if you've not been married, you've been in long-term relationships, family ships, business relationships, all kinds of ships. So once again, you cannot attract your twin flame without a signature match and an energy match, meaning that twin flames share a unique harmonic resonance, Ellie. right? And it's often imperceptible, but it's perceived as warm in the heart. You feel the crown activation, right? Kimmy, you know this. This is what it is. When you meet your true self and you love yourself, you should feel that kind of warmth. Like, check me out. I am a good person. I'm a nice person. I like me. I like spending time with me. So you find that when you attract the twin flame, that's somebody you enjoy spending time with. Self-care and an alchemist to you, James, because you don't want a partner who is the one who's going to make you happy or someone you have to make happy. You come in with your joys together. And you also make space for each other when there's sadness, right? This is the real energetic signature match. Now, what does a twin flame union mean after narcissistic abuse? Because a lot of us, and I know some of you, or I can feel everybody here, is that when a light being finds their twin flame after abuse, several paradigm shifts happen. Particularly after you find your twin flame after. You're going through it, Sarah. First of all, your union becomes a sacred assignment because you no longer seek love to fill a void. This is important. You no longer seek love, whether it's from a mentee or people who admire you. You no longer seek love to fill a void, James. You no longer fill a void. You know you're a great chef. You don't need to prove it to anybody. You know you're a great heart. You don't need to prove it to anybody. You just be, because you unite with the twin flame to amplify light in the world. This aligns with teachings from Tantra, Yoga, Tantra Buddhism, that sacred union is a path to liberation. This is the point of the Kama Sutra. See, it's all sacred. The other feature of love with a twin flame, whether it's a soul tribe or a partner or what have you, a business person, a business twin flame, is that there's love without fear. Meaning, no more void learning to love being alone. This is the point, Leanne. You see, because if we're used to trauma bonds, I had to learn this too. Oh, you're so kind, Leanne. We are mirrors of each other. Love without fear, right? I'm Masonic, don't run. How did you know I'm Masonic? I used to be a Mason. I still am, though. And it's, we've been everywhere. We know everything. We don't know everything. We know we don't know everything. How about that, right? Sarah, right? Us above, so below. But there's love without fear. There is love without fear. That's exactly. Oh, you would date me? Oh, that's so kind. That is so lovely. You're beautiful. And if we're twin flames meant to connect, nothing can block it, Leon. You know what I'm saying? You get me? And for everybody here, we are all loving, lovely people with beautiful hearts. To be spiritual is to be sensual, because spiritual healing is sensual. It's through the senses, hence sensual. And sometimes that confuses people with sexual. You see? Also with a twin flame, Ola Talofa Wagwan Tresha, there's also a shared dharma, meaning with a twin flame connection, real love between two mature souls. You got it, Ellie, with a shared dharma. What I mean by that is a twin flame connection often catalyzes accelerated spiritual work, right? Co-teaching, co-healing, co-leading, because of both souls being here to achieve the same evolutionary arc. So you see, if you're awakened or you look at awakened teachers, they're all either alone, Heather, or with an equal twin flame, Sarah. Of course, we're master builders. You know this, right? Sarah. Now, the paradigm shift is that not every intense post-abuse connection is a twin flame. I know I've had my fair share of false twin flames, particularly when I was newly divorced, right? Many are just karmic echoes seeking closure, and they come to reveal to you what you need to heal within you so you can actually attract the true twin flame, right? So the twin flame emerges only when you are no longer seeking to escape loneliness, but are instead fully rooted in your divine self. Of course, Leanne, what do you think? This is what happens. It's a contract. Let me say this again. Heather. Let me say this again, Cooper, or Copper 1111. And copper is so healing, isn't it, for the skin? You see, the twin flame emerges only Look at me. The twin flame emerges only when you're no longer seeking to escape loneliness. When you're no longer seeking to escape loneliness, but are instead fully rooted in your divine sovereignty. This is why twin flame meeting after narcissistic abuse is not a reward for suffering. It is a natural byproduct of becoming who you were always meant to be, from transactional to relational, James. Of course, it's in politics everywhere, Leon. You know why. Eckhart Tolle is a great teacher. He teaches the truth of non-duality, being in the present. So you're not here to reenact your wounds in an endless loop of karmic relationships and partnerships and any kind of shit. Why is it that when I said enough is enough and be done, he abandoned the kids? To punish you, Tresha. To punish you. Don't you understand? Because he figured that's where your biggest wound is. And to continue to perpetuate that trauma, to make you feel like you cannot be loved ever. But he's actually done you a favor, Tresha. You see? So the twin flame, if they appear, Heather, the biggest, Sarah, if they appear, is the co-author of your next chapter, a chapter that is written in truth, in sovereignty, and divine purpose. And remember, union is not about finding another person. Naeem. Union is about finding yourself so completely that the other recognizes you instantly. When you're with a twin flame, you will feel the love. You will feel the compassion. Even if it's slow, you will feel it. So this is the story. This is how we move from trauma bonds to love. And remember, finding your twin flame starts by finding love within first. And when you find the love within, you know, as John Coltrane often say, the love supreme. When you find the love, I need to hear Love Supreme by John Coltrane. Once you hear the love supreme within you, the love supreme outside you manifests. Do you see what I'm saying? When you hear the love supreme within you, like John Coltrane, this is John Coltrane, right? I'm going to play a love supreme by John Coltrane. This is it. When you find the love within you, then when you come into divine union with yourself. Oh, come on, John Coltrane. Play it, John. A love supreme. You heard that? Woo! A love supreme. That's John Coltrane. A love supreme. A love supreme. This is what it means. And guess who John Coltrane's wife was? Alice Coltrane. And Alice Coltrane is a great guru. Do you see what I'm saying? Let's take some questions here. Let's get some questions in here. Let's get some video calls going. This is what it's about. Hair Barber Club. This is what it's about, James. This is what it's about. When you feel the love supreme. Oh, Heather, you're the best too. Hey, how you doing? Can you see us? Who's on video? There you are. Are you there? Are you there, Mary? Oh, she left. Okay. So this is the whole kit and caboodle. You see, this is what happens. Let's get some questions here on Instagram. Who wants to come in? Or maybe I just invite you randomly. If you want to talk, you can talk. Come on in. What has been your experience with these twin flames? You see, the true twin flame is the soul. Oh, Wendy. That's it. That's exactly it. That's exactly it. Hello, White Lotus Wisdom. How you doing?
Good.
Oh, I'm so glad you jumped in. Tell me, what's been your experience with twin flames or karmics?
I have to follow up with you. I did the unthinkable that I never thought I could do.
What?
I claimed my power back after 25 years. You were part of my journey. I have goosebumps all over my body right now.
How did you do it? How did you tell me? What did you do? How did you do it?
I went within. All the answers are within. I went completely within and connected to source, to self, to God, to whatever this power is. I can't even put my finger on it. I don't need to put a word on it.
No.
I took my power back. I set boundaries. I had him leave due to abuse. On January 4th, it was mentally and emotionally, but it was getting physical towards the end. I have twin daughters that are 22 years old.
Mm-hmm.
I've taken my power back. I want to share this so much with all of the other people that have experienced this and feel trapped.
Oh, how did you do it? How did you escape being trapped in this prison?
I had to go within, and I had to detach while in the chaos. And that's when things escalated because they want the supply. That's when things got harder, but I stayed strong and consistent. And once we've talked about this before.
Yes.
Once that veil is lifted, you cannot unsee it. There is no turning back.
You know what I hear when I listen to you speak, White Lotus Wisdom? You know what I'm hearing?
Strength.
Strength, joy, strength, happiness. Strength, confidence, strength, freedom.
Yeah, I can't even explain it. There's the before and there's the now. I can't even put it into words. I can't. Normally I would be nervous about coming on here and people are listening. I just want to share my story. I want to wrap my arms around any, not just woman, but man that has ever been in this situation. Know that your mess can be your message in life, right? As your mess ages, it's our message.
Say that again. I didn't hear that. You have to say it like you mean it.
Okay, well, I just had this epiphany yesterday. As we age, often our mess is our message. Boom! I got you dancing. I just want to share my story. I was in such a dark place, and I felt so trapped financially, emotionally, mentally, and I knew that that's not what life is supposed to be. I want to share with people and just know that you can.
For a lot of people, the financial part can be big. What do you say to someone who's like, well, easy for you to say love and light on a good day, but I'm looking at my credit cards and they're maxed out and I have no money in my bank account. What do you say to someone like that?
Oh, I'm gonna be really raw and vulnerable. I've never had debt until now, but I do because life's challenging. I own a home with this person. All these things kept me attached, but slowly what I had to do is just detach from everything. Okay, it is a wonderful thing to own a home and the equity and all these things, but I had to detach from things and remind myself why I am here.
Wow.
So It's not the home I have, it's not the things. If I want to truly honor myself and live such a fulfilling life, then it's not about things and stuff. And so that's what I did. I had to go within and be okay with what the next step could entail. And it's been a journey. It has been years.
You're a miracle because you're proving that the true wealth comes from within.
It is within.
Tresha left with 14. Somebody just put in the comments, I left with $14. What do you say to Tresha with White Lotus Wisdom? She had $14.
Because Tresha, am I saying that right?
Yeah.
This is why I think you possibly did. You had faith, you trusted, and you believed. You do not have to have all the answers to move forward.
I have someone on Instagram saying I starved my way out. I had to starve out.
And then you realize you have so much because that gets you down to your soul.
Do you know what you're doing right now, Wild Lotus? Do you realize what you're doing right now?
Alchemizing?
Woo!
I kind of feel like I was alchemizing my pain.
You are.
Through this journey.
He's
trying to poke right now, and I'm turning that into a purpose. So, okay, that's another.
I left with nothing, no home, Coach Rafaela. There's more people resonating with what you're saying, Wild Lotus Wisdom.
Good. If I can help others through this, I know it's part of my purpose. It is my purpose.
That's why I'm pointing it out to you. Can't you see what we're doing here, Wild Lotus Wisdom? You are a teacher too.
That's right. I'm learning that. You're a student and a teacher. You are all.
But look at me. You are a teacher.
I claim it and I see it now.
Jaras.
I'm not going to shrink myself anymore.
Jaras. You know, Treasure said I left for $14. Now I have 10,000. 10,000. That 10,000 becomes 100. That 100 becomes a milli.
You keep adding zero.
That milli becomes a billy. What you saying, Wild Lotus Wisdom? Do you agree with me?
Right.
You said it. May we say? I need your divine feminine energy. I want you to say this with me, with your permission, for everyone here. Is that okay? Wild Lotus, and we'll say this 7 times.
You want me to say?
We're going to say this together 7 times.
Okay.
May we always be abundant.
Okay. May we always be abundant.
May we always be abundant. Ooh. May we always be abundant. 4. May we always be abundant. 5.
May we always be abundant.
2 more. May we always be abundant. 1 more.
May we always be abundant.
And here's the pièce de résistance. May we always be love.
May we always be love.
I appreciate you, Wild Lotus, and thank you for your
Thank
powerful.
You for that. Thank you for the time, the platform.
I appreciate your divine feminine energy. One love always. You hear me?
Thank you.
Come back.
Reach out to
Come
you
back anytime. Just do that. Yes.
Got it. Thank
All
you.
right. One love. You heard it. Hey, the biggest. What's happening? Can you hear us, the biggest? How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Oh my goodness, I'm well. It's good to have you here and your positive energy. Tell me, what's your journey with these twin flames and karmics? I know a little bit of it, but you got to tell us.
A little bit of it, and you actually gave me some advice that I was slow to take, and I'm just giving my little testimony in the beginning because I told you about my narcissistic child's father, children's father, and he told me immediately cut him off. He was like, cut him off, be done. And the setup we had, he would still come like every other weekend and really do the bare minimum. Really, it was still, he controlled, the little bit of time or any time that I had to myself. He was very controlling, wouldn't want to work with me or anything like that. Really just making it more difficult, even though he was doing the bare minimum. So finally, I just put my foot down, and now he's completely out the picture. I said I would be better off just doing it by myself versus accepting.
Wait, he's where? You said he's where?
I cut him off. Like he flaked and did what he normally does every 6 months. And
listen, the biggest, before you continue, this is I and I for you. Wait.
Make them do it, but I don't have to make anybody do something they don't want to do because it was really not benefiting me or my children. He was being terrible, just being difficult.
What has changed? What has changed?
I have been making it. I have been sustaining. I have been in a peaceful state of mind. My children have been happy. It's been just peace. That's what I can say. I'm not even going to say something significantly changed, but my heart feels at peace with my decision.
How do you talk about him to them, to your children?
So I had a real conversation because, of course, the first few weeks they were asking for him. And I painted the picture and just said, you know what? If he wanted to, he would. And I left it at that. And
say that again. Say that again.
If he wanted to, he would. I put it on him. I didn't make no excuses. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted them to know that they're loved regardless.
How old are they?
My twins are 7 and my daughter is 9.
Oh, you know why that's amazing? You told them the truth without painting him black.
Right.
And that shows where you are in your healing.
Yeah.
I'm telling you the biggest. That shows where you are. And because you've done that, can I add one more thing?
Yes.
Forgive the duffer.
I did.
Can you say that again?
I did.
Sorry, I didn't hear you the biggest.
I forgave him.
You did what?
I did. I forgave him. And I forgave me. I let that go. I'm moving forward.
You know what is happening now?
What?
You've just really confirmed that you trust the universe, which means you've entered your winning season.
Yeah.
And anything that looks like a challenge is actually pushing you closer to peace and abundance. Do you understand what I just said to you?
Yes.
Now, what I said to you doesn't require to believe it, because to believe is not to know. What I'm saying to you requires you to know and trust. You are in your winning season, my dear sister.
Yes.
And you forgive this man and everybody who's hurt you, and just watch what happens.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
I do.
What do you say to anybody who's struggling or who's been where you were in the past? What do you say to them, the biggest?
Take your time and love on yourself and really do the work and look inside. Because I spent so many years trying to figure out why I made the decisions that I made and trying to just being stuck in the past,
I love it.
It didn't help me, by being stuck in the past. I had to really, your life really pushed me in the right direction. I'm telling you, because I didn't understand how deep this narcissist, how people can be. I was naive to this. Before I had kids, I didn't know about narcissists and all the trauma that comes along with it,
you had to go through all that just so you could win yourself back and stop the trauma, end the cycle.
Yeah, it's a cycle.
And that's what you've done. And I have to tell you, that fills me with so much gratitude and feelings of abundance. What a gift you've just shared, the biggest. And I'm here for you. And we're all here for you whenever you want. You get me? Please keep coming back, and I'm sending you lots of joy and happiness this week, yes? Any final words before I let you go?
Trust in yourself, trust God, and stay the path. It's going to get better. It's the light at the end of the tunnel. It is.
John, no. One love, the biggest. We love you. Yeah, come back anytime, yeah? Yeah. Peace of life. Leanne, this is for you. Leanne from Orange County. This is Victory Lap, Nipsey Hussle. Woo! You know what you talking about smoking Cubans in Tulum? I did that because of Nipsey Hussle in Tulum. I couldn't believe it. By the Mayan ruins. Not at the ruins, but by the ruins of the ocean. I did that because he said it. Nipsey said it. And Nipsey Hussle is a light being just like all of us. Nipsey Hussle is a light being like all of us. So this is what it is. You see, to find true love starts within first. Live Free, Isabel, Tresha, Leanne, Wild Lotus, Heather. Love, divine union is within first, which says I accept myself as I am. I like my skin, I like my hair, I like my eyebrows, I like my beard, I like my knees, I like my fingers. I've got a little crooked finger. I love it so much. I love me. I love my challenges. I love my traumas that made me who I am. And when you appreciate yourself in this way and accept yourself in this way, that is divine union. So you're not going to be performing for a partner. So when you're not performing, you're being yourself. Guess who you find? The exact person who's just like you. Kevin Gates is amazing. Yeah, we love Kevin Gates. This is what it is. You see the message? So twin flame, the first twin flame in your life is you. Do you know how lovable you are? 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 If you do know the answer, say, yes, I do. Do you know how lovable you are? Do you know how lovable you are? Do you know how lovable you are? I'm pretty satisfactory. Do you know? Yes, I do. Do you know how lovable you are? If you do, say, yes, I do. Don't be shy. Claim it. I'm wonderful. Do you know how lovable you are? Yes. Do you know how lovable you are? Ayun? Do you know how lovable you are? Well, notice wisdom. Do you know how lovable you are, Trisha? Do you know how lovable you are, Mulholland 2240? Do you know how lovable you are, Brittany? And do you know how lovable you are, Jace? Do you know how lovable you are? Do you know how lovable you are? Do you know? Do you know? Do you know? Because what you are seeking is also seeking you. What you are seeking is seeking you. What you are seeking is seeking you. Oh, Wendy. Wendy, may you have these billions that are assigned to you in the Akashic realm. May we all be abundant, Wendy. Woo! I am love. Wendy, thank you for the donation. Thank you for the financial donation, Wendy. And thank you, everybody, for the energetic donation. You see? And that's all right. This is what it is. Maybe, Leanne, let's talk about it, right? You never know. In the OC, I'm happy to come to the LC or LA. I've got good friends in LA, right? And every now and again, I'm in San Francisco at Spirit Rock for meditation. But anyway, this is the information. We can do that, Leanne. Let's keep talking about it. I just want to wish you lots of love and light. And remember, Nipsey Hussle said it. We are in the victory lap. This is Nipsey Hussle victory lap. Yeah, you can email me at nana@innermileage.com. You're welcome, Heather. Or just go to my website, innermileage.com, right? nana@innermileage.com or innermileage.com, right? Or just keep in touch, right? Keep in touch. And just remember, Seattle's a wonderful place, very spiritual place, right? This is it. Victory lap, Nipsey Hussle. Yeah? How you feeling? Tell me before we wrap up. How you feeling? How you feeling about your week? How you feeling? You feeling ready? You feeling like you're loved? And you've got love within you? Thank you, Isabel. Do you feel love within yourself? If you feel love within yourself, just type love in the comments. Just say love. Anybody who feels love, just type love. Sarah, you may be losing your home now, but you know I understand this. I don't even know what to say to you. Just say love. Start with love. Know that love guides you. Love will find a way. Love, Diana. Love, Cooper. Wild Lotus, Dawn Marie. Love, Ayun Mulholland. Love. Oh, Leanne, absolutely. This is what it is. This is what it is. I just want to thank you all. Love will always find a way, Sam Cooke. Oh, love will find a way. My father, who I'm not in touch with, that's one of his favorite songs, right? Prayers. Sarah, we send you the merits of our practice. May you be happy and held. May you be provided for. May you have a miracle that provides you a home, Sarah. I hope so. I just want to send you love. Wendy, love, 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 love. Honey, I'm a cinema. Love, 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 love. Leanne, one love, one love, one love. I wish you the best. One love. See you again on Wednesday, yes? One love, one love, one love. I appreciate you all. One love, one love, one love. Jano, one love, one love.